Hi, welcome to Cooking with Outlaw Barbecue, where we teach you the tips and tricks we've learned as restaurant owners and competition barbecue cooks. All right, so our goal here today is we're gonna go ahead and take this New York strip. We're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna cook the New York strip in a larger portion, slow roasted on a Kamado Joe, and then we're gonna cut our steaks later and show you how they come out. So we're gonna get some wood here. We're gonna clean up. All right, now that we've got our strip all set, we're gonna go ahead and just season it with just a regular steak seasoning. Anything you can get at the grocery store or make it home. I usually like garlic, salt, and pepper on my steaks, but this is a regular, like a Chicago style seasoning. All right, so now we're outside. We're out in the back deck on a pretty cold January day here in Maryland, out in Carroll County. So we've got our Kamado Joe, we've got our seasoned New York strip. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on our Kamado Joe, we're gonna hook up our Maverick ET735 and just let it go for a couple hours. The goal here is we wanna get our internal temp to about 110 degrees, okay? So we're gonna be at that point where it's smoked long enough, starts to get tender, and then we can cut it into steaks, and we're gonna go ahead and finish it up later. So we'll go ahead and open our Kamado Joe, just running Humphrey lump charcoal, nothing too crazy. We're gonna take that beautiful New York strip, transfer it off to the smoker. We're gonna grab one of our probes for our Maverick 735. We're gonna put that in there. And then I've got a way that I've always done my probes for when I'm cooking on my Kamados is I like to drop them in through the top and just get that reading of the temperature in the dome itself, not necessarily at the grate. The grate is gonna be hotter, and I more like my dome temp. So I'm gonna be monitoring my dome temp during this cook, and we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna come out in a couple hours and see how we're looking. We're gonna pull the Maverick 735 smoker probe so we can go ahead and lift the lid, and we'll take a look and see how everything's doing. Got some good smoke. Cook temp's been about 250 in the dome. I'm gonna take our Maverick PT100. We'll come on in here and we're gonna see what our internal temp's like. And we're hitting right where we wanna be. I want it to be about 115 degrees in the center, and that's right where we're at right now. So go ahead and pull our meat probe. Get our tongs in our platter. And we're gonna pull this off the smoker. Let's take a look at that. All right, so we've got our strip loin that's been on the Kamado Joe for an hour and a half. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in about 1-inch thick steaks. We've seen an internal temperature of about 115 degrees, so we're gonna be a little bit more on the rare side. Those. And we're gonna first take the 2 steaks that we did not pre-smoke. We're gonna put them face down. Season them. And that's it for those. Then we're gonna take a couple of steaks that came off earlier when we cooked it like a roast. Now, when we come through, generously season the base of the steaks. Look at the flames coming off our Kamado. Look at the grill marks. So we're just gonna this and season the other side. This is a really quick process. So what we've done is we've just been seasoning and flipping our steaks. Come on over here. I've got, so these front two are gonna be the straight cooked like a traditional steak, and then the rest, and the other ones inside that we already brought in, are gonna be your cooked ahead. Smells like a roast, so we'll get that last piece going and we'll be going inside. We've got the two up front that were cooked just like you would a traditional steak. We're gonna cook them at a higher temp and really fast, and then we've got the other ones in the back and the other ones over here that came off of the smoked strip. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cut two separate steaks and show you what they look like on the inside. So the first one here is the one we just grilled. Feels nice, feels a little tight. I'm gonna transfer that right over here to this platter. It's a nice steak, looks good. Then we're gonna take one of the strip steaks right here that came off of the smoked strip, and we're gonna cut those. A little bit more buttery feeling than we were getting with the other strip. Okay, we're gonna transfer that over to a platter. And I'd like to say that probably with the end result of this test is that I felt that you got a good end result on the steak, and it had excellent flavor. You were able to taste the flavor of the hardwood lump charcoal and the flavor and the seasonings that you put on the steak itself. I think this process would be great if you had a large party and you had to cook a lot of steaks for a lot of people at once. You're able to cook that large section of meat, get it to the temp that you want, go ahead and cut it, and then finish the steaks, and you can get that party done quicker than normal if you're standing there with a bunch of cold steaks.